Looks like a punch list.
From what we've heard about a possible Reacher movie to which book Season 4 is pulling from, let's break down everything we know so far about Reacher Season 4 and what else is going on in the Reacher universe. So let's dive right in. Amazon Prime didn't waste any time getting fans hyped for more Reacher. In fact, they renewed the show for a fourth season a whole 3 months before Season 3 even premiered. That early renewal just proves how much of a hit this series has become. Vernon Sanders, who heads up TV at Amazon MGM Studios, shared just how thrilled they are with the show's performance. He told The Hollywood Reporter, "Reacher has become a phenomenon that continues to resonate with our global customers beyond our wildest expectations. And, honestly, with the action-packed storytelling and solid cast, it's easy to see why." Sanders also gave a shout-out to the talented team behind the scenes, from showrunner Nick Santora to series star Alan Ritchson, author Lee Child, Skydance, and CBS Studios. Clearly, this crew is just getting started. Alan Ritchson, who plays the larger-than-life Jack Reacher, took to Instagram in October 2024 to share the good news in his own classic Reacher way. He posted a photo of himself punching through a car window and captioned it, "Windows everywhere, beware. Reacher Season 4 is official. What are you going to give me if I spill the beans on the book?" Typical Reacher energy, dramatic, slightly cryptic, and totally on brand. Now, if you're wondering when Season 4 will actually hit Prime Video, there's no official release date just yet. However, there's already a bright side. It's currently in pre-production, which means things are moving along nicely. Lee Child, who created the character and also serves as an executive producer on the series, confirmed to Tech Radar in February 2025 that everything's written and ready. "It's going to start shooting in the summer," he said. That means we're looking at a likely release sometime in early or mid-2026, especially since there were about 13 months between Seasons 2 and 3. As for which Reacher book Season 4 will be based on, that's still unknown, but fans and the cast have been tossing around a few ideas. Season 1 followed Killing Floor, Season 2 adapted Bad Luck and Trouble, and Season 3 was based on Persuader. Ritchson has expressed interest in Die Trying, which came out in 1998. It's set in Chicago and features a kidnapping, a mysterious woman, and a radical militia, classic Reacher chaos. He told Men's Journal he'd love to see it brought to the screen and hinted that the team has discussed it quite a bit. Maria Sten, who plays Reacher's longtime ally Francis Neagley, had another book in mind, Without Fail. She admitted that it's her favorite, even though she doubts they'll ever adapt it. Still, she said she'd love to see Neagley back in action for that storyline. For context, Without Fail sees Reacher and Neagley teaming up with the Secret Service to stop a plot to assassinate the vice president-elect, so there's definitely no shortage of suspense there. Even Lee Child has his own favorite, The Midnight Line, published in 2017. He said he's especially proud of it because it tackles the opioid crisis with compassion, focusing on the experiences of addicts. "I don't know how that would play on TV," he admitted to Business Insider, "but I'd be interested to see." Ritchson is totally on board too, mentioning how much he enjoys watching the tone of the books evolve over the decades, noting how progressive Child has been in his storytelling since the 90s. That said, there are a couple of books we probably won't see anytime soon, One Shot and Never Go Back. These were already adapted into the Tom Cruise films Jack Reacher and Jack Reacher Never Go Back. Child isn't opposed to revisiting them, but as he put it, they're on the back burner for now. He'd rather adapt stories that haven't been done in any format yet, which makes sense, especially since the series has the freedom to dive deeper than movies ever could. And speaking of movies, could we ever see Ritchson's Reacher on the big screen? Maybe, but it doesn't seem likely, at least not soon. While the idea of turning the show into a film franchise sounds exciting, Ritchson doesn't think it would do the books justice. He explained that he's really happy with the current format. 8 episodes per book just feels right, he told Men's Journal, saying a movie would be too limited to capture all the nuances. Child echoed that sentiment, adding that the extended runtime of a series gives them space to include the small, quiet, and emotional moments, not just the action scenes. Now, let's talk about who's returning for Season 4. Since Reacher doesn't follow a fixed ensemble, given that the main character is a drifter who rolls into a new town every season, the only guaranteed return is, of course, Alan Ritchson. But there's one other character who stuck around across all 3 seasons, Frances Neagley, played by Maria Sten. And considering her growing popularity, she's likely back for season 4 too. Interestingly, Amazon announced last year that they're developing a separate series centered around Neagley. Sten told Collider that there's so much more to explore about her character. She has a life lived. She has some quite severe personal issues of her own that she's grappling with, she said. We just get to know her better and see her grapple with these issues. It sounds like Neagley is only going to get more layered and complex moving forward, whether in the main show or her own spin-off. One character fans are hoping to see again is Reacher's late brother Joe, or at least his younger self. Season 1 incorporated several flashbacks to explore Reacher's relationship with Joe, and those sequences really helped flesh out Reacher's character. Young Reacher, played by Maxwell Jenkins, and young Joe appeared in 6 of the 8 episodes that season, which shows just how important their backstory was to the story adapted from Killing Floor. Even though the show hasn't brought those younger versions back in seasons 2 or 3, there's definitely room for them to return, and many fans would welcome it. Those flashbacks added emotional depth to Reacher, something that some viewers felt was missing in the more recent season. Including more of young Reacher could offer a deeper look at what made the man who he is today, whether those flashbacks are pulled from Lee Child's books or created specifically for the show. When asked by Screen Rant about the possibility of returning, Maxwell Jenkins, young Reacher, said he hasn't had any talks with the producers yet, but would be thrilled to come back. "If they need me back, I'll be there," he said. Even though he's a few years older now, he could still contribute meaningfully to Reacher's origin story, especially for viewers who haven't read the books and are learning about Reacher solely through the show. So bringing back young Reacher might be a smart move, especially as the show heads into its 4th season and beyond. There's still so much to uncover about Reacher's past, his upbringing, his time in the military, and his personal relationships, and those flashbacks could be the perfect vehicle to explore it all. Sure, Season 3 was well received, but some critics and fans found it a bit more straightforward compared to earlier seasons. Adding more backstory could be just what the series needs to keep things fresh and emotionally grounded moving forward. All things considered, the future of Reacher looks solid. With a growing fan base, fresh stories still waiting to be told, and a cast and crew that clearly care about doing the source material justice, Season 4 is shaping up to be another exciting chapter in the life of Jack Reacher. Whether it's full-throttle action, thoughtful backstories, or character-driven drama, there's plenty more coming down the road. And that's a wrap for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.